Okay, so I thought it might be helpful to kind of show you the actual movement of my finger when I do the keyboard tricks here. So let me do this again for you. So let's say I want to get rid of a word in the middle. Let's say I want to get rid of the word similar. So I'm going to touch and hold down till I see this little blue thingy here, and I can drag it. I'm still holding down. And then when I get close to where I want to be, I will let up. Whoops, I didn't get close to where I want to be. Let me try that again. So touch, drag it around to where you want it to be. So I'm over the word similar now. Notice there's a little magnifying glass there to help me. Now I get some options that come up. So I'm going to select, and then I'm going to move it around to get rid of whatever I want to. And if I just hit this button, it's going to delete it. I can start typing. It'll type over it. You can cut. Let me try cutting. So I'm going to cut. And then I'll find out where I want to put it. So I'll touch. Let's say I want to move it around a little bit. So let's say I want to put it right here. So touch, get where you want to paste it into, and then let up. And then the option you have is to paste. So now I just pasted it in, okay? So touch and hold, drag it around, get where you want to be. Some options come up. So you can highlight. And then once you highlight what you want, wow. Okay. Once you highlight what you want, you move the little blue markers around where you want them. When you get them where you want them and let up, some other options come up. So you can do all kinds of other things here. And that's basically what you do there. Again, this gets you to numbers or punctuation. Here's some other punctuation. And then go back to letters again. And then if I touch and hold down and slide my finger, I was able, somewhere on the screen, I was able to print in, I was able to print an apostrophe. So let's watch that again. So touch and hold and drag up. And there it gave me an apostrophe. So there's a quick way to get an apostrophe. And then I'm going to go ahead and close that keyboard now. So remember, you just touch, hold, let up, and then you can select. And then once you select, it gives you even more options. So that's basically what you're doing with the keyboard. And that's really all there is to everything here. Oh, like I said, let's say you misspell something. So let's say let's say I spell birds, B-E-R-D, okay? Well, first of all, it wants to autocorrect. If I don't want to autocorrect, just hit the X, and then it won't autocorrect. But now it thinks there's a spelling error, so I'm going to touch it and let up. And then it gives me some possible suggestions. So if you see a suggestion that you like, use that. Otherwise, just type over it, birds. So like I said, it'll try to autocorrect. So I just typed in some random letters there. It tries to autocorrect. If you don't want to autocorrect, hit the X and then hit space. And now, actually, if you don't want to autocorrect, I think if you just hit the space, no, okay. So I hit the space, it printed the word for me. If I change my mind and realize I did spell it wrong, touch it and let up because it already knows there's a problem, so you don't have to touch and hold. And then change it to whatever you want it to be. So pick the word you want. But anyhow, that's a little bit about how you use your keyboard, some little tips and tricks for you. I just thought it might be helpful to actually see how my fingers do it instead of just seeing it on the screen without the fingers. So there it is, and I will talk to you again soon.